They stepped inside and looked all around, but it was all a couch, a TV, a kitchen, and some stairs. The window was all boarded up. The place looked really creepy. Why doesn't it surprise me that they live in a place like this? The Raja duels said to each other. Suddenly they heard a voice in the darkness and saw a dark figure coming down the stairs. Oh, so you finally arrived. Welcome to your destiny of doom! Wait, who the hell are you? Slowbeef wondered aloud. I am Dawn Brain, and I am here to kill you and take the best position of best Retu players in the world! Slowbeef and Diabetes had no idea who this guy was or what he was talking about. Who the hell are you and what are you talking about? Diabetes asked the strange little man. Shut the fuck up and die! And the man pulled out a machine gun and aimed it at Slowbeef's face. Slowbeef cannot use his gun because he had only put one bullet in before and forgot to buy more earlier. Just then, oh, what the? Sir Lionheart swung in from a helicopter piloted by Matt Damon in polar bear form with a chainsaw and shotgun in his hands through the boarded up window. Team Retupre was confused. Wasn't this one of the guys that had made fun of us earlier? Why are you helping us? Slowbeef answered. Sir Ron leaned back and whispered, because I don't need a reason to help out red people. Don't worry about it. All right. He looked forward again and prepped his shotgun for combat with a strange man. Hello, this is Sir Lionheart, and welcome, let's kick some ass. And they suddenly flew at each other, even though they had guns, and began a cool-looking fight. The Team Retupre watched amazed as the man fired a few shots at Sir Ron, but they bounced off. Sir Ron jumped to 40 feet into the air and landed on the man's hand and come half down with the middle of his chainsaw. Yeah! Sir Ron collapsed, clutching his chest. In his moment in the course of the fight, he had accidentally pricked his chest on a thumbtack lying on the floor. He knew that he would die in moments from his wound and called Team Retupre over to him. Sir Ron's sunglasses were broken and his tuxedo was slashed. Nevertheless, he had a grand smile on his face as he spoke his dying words. Slowbeef, something bad is happening. An evil man is trying to take over Retupre. I was hoping you could stop him myself, but I seem to have a miscalculation here. Sorry. I have some advice for you, please. Please, listen very carefully. Slowbeef and Diabetes leaned in closer to listen better. Sir Ron's voice was barely a coarse croak whisper. Take my shotgun of light and go to the dark tower in the distance and disguise it as Stormatoon. Whatever you do, don't ever, 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 RV trust a man named Chip Heason. Make sure that a man named never lives till his voice fade. Who should we kill? To let oh, I thought he bled out and died in that exact moment. Lesbians? And I wondered, lesbians were icky. Diabetes are ready to go. They hung around and mourned their fallen new friend for a moment, but got bored and left, knowing now what they needed to do and going to meet their destiny. Chapter 3. The Meaning. I still can't believe that electrical beast died to save us. It's so weird and sad, and I kind of want it now. Slowbeef said as he was closing the door behind him, ready to go with Diabetes to the house. They need to go because electrical beast told them to. Slowbeef, I think we need to go from here. Diabetes offered. Okay, where is it? I'm not telling you. Slowbeef kicked Diabetes in the kidney, rupturing his spine and knocking him unconscious, and sending him back in time because that felt really far from the kick with the time jump thing, so he went back to 1922 and considered becoming Slowbeef's dad, but thought that having a family would interfere with him making videos of Slowbeef. Slowbeef in present time went on ahead, having gained an idea of where to go after laughing at. He walked down the road a little ways and Diabetsu waited till they caught up with Slowbeef and joined, and they went back, but then they walked down the road through the really dark storm together again. Diabetes was about to ask where they were going, but didn't want to be roundhouse kick it together again. After walking for a day or two, they arrived at San Francisco. A really beautiful place with lots of pretty, but not today because it was dark and dark. Big tower loomed in the distance, casting a shadow, making it dark and there were storms. They went to the house and hadn't exploded, But the house was actually... They went inside. It was dark inside. Diabetes got scared of the dark finally for some reason and asked Slowbeef, way were they there? Slowbeef told him to shut that bitch house up. Fucking... They climbed steps in the house for hours and eventually got outside. Damn it, we went too far. So we climbed back down, and they climbed the bottom again. Slowbeef noticed our doorway behind the steps and shot with Tiro Finale because he had upgraded his gun after going to see his dear friend, Action Bastard, die because he had a shitty gun and was too much of a douche to get a better one. Until he died, and then he got one. Team Red Spray opened the door. Inside, there was more dark. Hello? I'd figure approached him in the dark wearing a trench coat like he was a flasher or something, and raised a floater hat. You're wearing a trench coat that makes you like a flasher and a bolter hat that makes you look really silly! Diabetes noted astutely. Slowbeef laughed to her a bit until a man, Slowbeef, I heard about what was going on and I'm here to help. We may not be the best of friends, or friends period, I guess, but I can help. I think we can help each other get through this and beat Diabetes and his evil scheme. Wait! Diabetes, you're the villain! The Swallow Beef was puzzled. No! Okay. Shit! I've been found out! The figure pulled out a gun and tried to shoot Slowbeef's face, but Slowbeef forgot to reload Tiro Finale from earlier killing Diabetes, so he had to use a big sword dick thingy from Inuyasha. It failed because Inuyasha is a shitty piece of fuck show on your... and Joey, your dick knocker for liking it. What the fuck is all this noise? What is going on? You Metabot... Poke Captain came out from the dark and asked very loudly, even though he couldn't really see what was going on. It was really dark and all. Shut fuck up and stay out. Ah! Metabots tried to give a cool villain line, but died while saying it because Diabetes used Starlight Berserker on him because he was really annoying and shit, and it was a way better show than Inuyasha and FMI combined, so it's Tofu Joey. Thanks, Diabetes. I thought we were going to die there for a second. Suddenly, Pokken Captain had a flashback of the time when a close friend of us died in front of his very easy. Poke Captain, Metajo, Kung Fu Jesus, and that other guy were playing Sonic Heroes together one day because, I don't know, they just wanted to play Sonic games for some reason, I guess. They got to the level with the Frogies in it, and when they got to the part with the yellow thing with the fourth dude was all like, this reminds me of the time I dropped my ice cream cone in the sand when I was on the beach the other day. Yeah, the other dude was on the beach a week ago, and it was like a beach, so it was very hot and burning and thirst. So he went to go get some ice cream from the dude selling ice cream down at the corner of the beach by the rocks, which is kind of disgusting now that I think about it, because people usually pee there and shit, so ew. I mean, I don't really care, but it's like, it seems like it's unsanitary and gross, and that was a really very bad man. Anyway, he went to Ice Cream Man. It was psychedelic eyeball. He asked for an ice cream bar, and Eyeball said, no, we don't have any ice cream. What the fuck is it? Why the fuck do we keep asking me? God damn it! Which is kind of impressive considering eyes don't have mouths, but are I digress. So the dude went to the other guy who sold ice cream nearby and got some there. Only this happened during a hurricane, and a giant wave came up and smashed straight into his face, and he laughed. Damn, my ice cream got washed away, he complained. What the fuck did that flashback have to do with anything? Poke Captain whined as he started stabbing at one guy in the face with a fork. After like 10 minutes, was like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? Do you know how long this is going to take my carpet now? Poke Captain was like, sorry, and asked Metabar, and Metabar was like, sorry, I'm not actually Metabar. No! Slowbeef asked Poke Captain what was wrong. He was like, nothing, I'm going to go get some ice cream. Don't follow me or I'll kill you or some shit. They ran in the darkness further in the corridor and he's hiding something, Diabetes. No shit, Diabetes retorted. We must follow him and ask why Metalbot became evil for the sake of. And so they ran down a dark corridor, chasing the mysteries of the Poke Captain gang, in a desperate hope that they may soon reach their destiny. Retsu praise journey to find themselves. Sorry this one took so long, but I had to go to do Chapter 5, The Chase. Slowbeef and Diabetes kept running down the hall after Poke Captain. It was dark from before and you couldn't see anything, but they passed by a window at one point and let some light in, but it was still dark enough from the storm, so it didn't really help much at all. After a couple days running down the hall, things started to get really weird. Diabetes started wondering if he got high at one point, like he usually does with videos of slow beef. Hey, slow beef, it's getting really weird in this Hollywood.